My smoke screen.
Your smoke screen. Very nice.
Mhm.
Right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome to another session of Destined, which is a superhero RPG. Sadly, one of our heroes has been called back to the brink of time and space and has disappeared from Metro City. He might one day return. We do not know. But currently, the three heroes are back to how it was at the beginning, I think. This is how
Yes,
you all started.
but I now get to shout spoon. Sorry,
What was that? Was that a spoon?
it was a spoon. Yeah,
Oh.
spoon. People who watch the Twitch will the Twitch. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
You don't know
No.
I don't know.
the tick. That's the word. The tick.
Oh,
The battle cry from the tick. Spoon.
Is that a film or I don't know?
Comic
It's
book
a cartoon.
Is it a cartoon?
it was also a TV show
An
twice.
Amazon real life TV show.
Yeah.
Called The Tick.
The tick. I'm 9 vulnerable.
Have to. I'm on a spree of watching films that people have recommended to me. So a student recommended Fight Club.
Oh, that's a classic.
I don't know what you guys are.
Watch it many times. It will mess your mind. It's
Yeah,
a brilliant,
so-
brilliant show.
There's no
Well,
Here's the
fighting.
thing. It's not something I don't think we should talk about though, because I think
Okay,
it's kind of a
spoiling
rule.
it.
I totally agree. You should never ever talk about Fight Club.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't
I
know
was
what
a
you're
bit-
talking about.
There's no fighting yet, but the lady from Harry Potter is on it.
Yep, that's why it's a fun little movie.
Yeah.
Edward Norton and Helena Bonham Carter.
Yes,
Oh, not Jaime. That's right. That's
not Hermione. No. And the other
A
one
little
that
past your
they've
time.
told me to watch is Interstellar.
That's pretty good.
Oh, I feel for your soul right now.
Why?
Well, it's like 4 hours of a film I'll never get back.
Oh, is it really bad?
I can't remember who directed it, but it's just one of his movies.
You know what you could do, because it's honestly all over YouTube, is record yourself watching these movies for the first time and then put it on YouTube and your
occasionally go,
reactions.
oh my god!
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, the
I
fact that
can't
so many
believe
people
that
can,
people use words.
yeah, it's like literally millions of people will watch these people watch movies for the first time just so that they can remember what it was like
What
to
it
watch
was
those
like.
themselves. And
Yeah,
but
half
you're the
is
one that
fake.
gets, thousands of dollars from that, just from literally watching something you were too lazy to watch before.
Yeah,
So.
but then you can watch it before, but then pretend that you haven't. And go,
Oh, that's another
my
way.
God,
Ooh.
I can't believe that Logan did
Oh,
that
wow.
with that thing.
Oh,
it's not Captain America.
I've given up on that film. I've given up on that film.
Really?
Deadpool and
Deadpool versus
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Yeah.
Too many
Don't know
curse
why you would
words.
give it. It's only 2.5 hours film.
It's a brilliant film. I loved it. I took Leach in a wheelchair to the cinema. I pushed her up chuffing levels to get to it. I could have left her at home, but she's like, no, I want to watch it with you. I'm like, bitch.
Oh, well, I didn't. I'm not enjoying it, and I've stopped watching it. But the students were saying, have you come across, what did they say? The Wolverine advert? Is that?
Well, there are lots of Wolverines,
yeah. Well, I've just seen
people
that
play
part.
Wolverine. Yeah,
and I just sort of like, that's when I've stopped it. I quite like the first battle when all the time soldiers came in.
Yeah, that was good. The music was awesome.
Yeah.
Do you like Cavalry?
I can't remember.
I don't know if he's
Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill.
That was a good 15 minutes into the movie, and I don't know.
I'm
if
not
he
that
made
far
that far.
in. No, not at the moment. So,
Stick
and
with
apparently,
stick with it, Wills.
The other one that I need to watch is they said watch.
It's got nothing to do with Debbie, has it?
No. Is it somebody
Dave.
Valentino, a director, and the one that they said is Pulp Fiction.
Oh my God! You've never ever seen Pulp
That's what I'm
Fiction?
saying. I feel like he could actually watch this
I've never seen.
And record himself watching it.
I would pay to watch you.
I've never seen Pulp Fiction. I've heard of Pulp Fiction,
You've
but
never seen it?
I've never seen it. No.
I don't think you'd like it.
Yeah, you'll hate
I
it, but
don't.
people would enjoy watching
Pickles,
you hate
I
it
don't, but
or
wouldn't
be
it be so
disgusted from
fun
it.
to watch him watch it?
I
You can take bets on how far he'd get.
Is it bloody?
No, it's actually a very lovely, good
Yes, it
love
is.
story.
It's bloody brilliant.
There are a lot
Lot
of
of-
uncomfortable scenes.
I didn't know whether or not it
Are we
would.
talking the pool ball in the Nazi basement?
That's one of the
No.
uncomfortable scenes. Yes.
We're talking about the scene where he runs to get her before she goes on the airplane, and then she actually goes on the airplane. He wasn't able to get her in time, so he wasn't able to display his love for her.
That's
Okay.
not Pulp Fiction. You're
Yeah.
thinking of
I'm thinking of got it.
of some romance movies.
Is that a butterfly
The
effect?
early
A holiday
2000s.
or something.
And it's like, no.
Sorry, that's every romantic film ever. Okay, my bad. Sorry, wrong movie.
So I didn't know whether or not, Mr. Pickles, you had done a podcast on any of these that I could go back and listen to.
I don't like Quentin Tarantino's movies, so
Oh,
So
That's
I
a hot take.
don't find
I don't
that-
know if the internet's gonna enjoy that one.
well, so
Mr.
we haven't
Pickles.
done any of those movies, but
Not
Okay.
yet.
um,
Fishies with Medivac here.
he'd want to watch you watch
Is
a
he? Where?
unpleasant movie.
Yeah, I don't know. Look behind you.
Oh no, it's not.
This afternoon there was about a 2-minute delay on Twitch. It was so funny because I would do something on stream and then think, oh, nobody's in the stream, and then 2 minutes later it would just sort of like burst into life. So I don't know whether or not there's still that delay this afternoon, but we will see. Anyway, let's get on because I've worked really hard on this adventure and we've got to do experience rolls first. But before we do that, I'll let you introduce who you are and who you will be playing tonight. Go for it, Mr. Pickles.
Taking my plate to the kitchen, so drag it out, please.
Yeah, okay. Go to Captain Kangaroo after yours, Pickles. Yeah.
I want to put the pressure on him.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I am Mr. Pickles. I am playing Rabbit, the fast character of our group. She's super, super fast. She's got super reactions. She heals fast. She does everything fast. She's extremely lucky, and that makes it so it's even harder to hit her. Even after you've successfully succeeded, I can say, no, I don't think you did. It's a very, very interesting character to play. She's got a lot of physical characteristics, and she is terrible at social interactions. Her charisma and her influence are abysmal. But thankfully, she's not the one usually talking to people. And with that, I'll throw the mic over to the person who's always talking to people with their special talking skills, Captain Kangaroo.
Hi everyone, I am Banner. I'm taking over from Captain Kangaroo really quick to talk more about what I do for you. Excuse me. I am the protector of your freedom, specifically your freedom to judge your neighbors and do in honesty choose
This
what they
isn't
want
going
for
to
them.
be like the end at the beginning, please. I have enough
Banner
editing
is typically
to do.
what you would presume to be the strongest, most fascinating hero that we see today. He's all brawn, all sex appeal, and all there to make sure you stay on the righteous path of non-communism. Anyways, I'm gonna pass the mic to Medivac so that way we can make this simple and easy for everyone.
I'm back. Hi all, I'm Medivac and I play Sophia Sampson. She is an air water wizard. Not really, she's a superhero. But she has the ability to control moisture, and she can condense it into like a solid or an almost solid form to protect people. And she can create shields with it. She can flood cabs with it. Yeah, cabs.
That
She
was
can
good.
cry on demand.
Yeah.
The front of a security van filled with water. Get out, guys. You're not good anyway. She can create a simulacrum or an elemental, shall I say, of water, which will do her bidding. She, by day, though, she is a lawyer. She works for the police. She helps people out. Rabbit is one of the go-to information getters. because she raids her fridge all the time. She has an office in town and a house just on the outskirts of town. She also has a limo that we tend to use every now and again to drive around. But we're hoping for a few more better things to get around by Mr. Captain Kangaroo. But anyway, yes.
Banner.
Banner, thank you,
Yeah,
Banner.
Banner did the introduction,
That's what I
not
was
Captain
going for.
Kangaroo.
That's
So
what
I
I was
think
going
Captain
I don't
Kangaroo
know.
has
Sorry,
to do
I
an
Captain
intro.
Kangaroo. I had to go use the
I
bathroom.
was brain farting and going Hulk. So yes, that is Sophia. And with that, I shall pass on to our amazing GM, it Wills.
Brilliant. So thank you, Mistress of Moisture. I think that's what I'm going to call you.
Mom?
I'm moist.
Yeah, code name, Mom.
I don't like
I did
that.
unlock some memories. I don't know what will.
I've been working on names for you all, just so
Don't like it.
Yeah.
Um,
We're good for a
it's
safe place.
I have to say that I was looking up for alliteration with rabbit, and there were some very strange images that came onto my screen when I was saying about rabbit. No, hang on, rapid rabbit. That was it, and there
Don't
was
ever
some.
Google that, kids.
No, don't. There was some.
Looks like Rabbit needs some little R&R, some rum and Ritalin.
Was some strange toys. That's all I'm going to say. That
They're not toys.
like that came up. Okay, let's crack on with experience rolls. So you have 10 from the last adventure, and
Ooh.
I think Misty, you might have carried some over as well. I'm not 100% sure of that, but I think you might have.
I think I did. I'll check my notes.
Yeah,
I'm
now
certain you're like 5 over.
yes,
I wanna say.
yeah. And so just to remember, at the epic level, you are only allowed to have 6 core powers at the moment. So try to keep within that. I see nothing wrong with going over 6, but it just takes a jump into the Paragon style of the campaign. But I think you're all within 6 at the moment in any case.
6 rolls left.
6, yeah. So you'll have 16, which would be absolutely brilliant. So please remember that you can get a new boost with 5 rolls, and you can get rid of a limit with 4 rolls if you really wanted to do that. And then the rest of the system is just like Mithras, so you just roll your skills, etc. So yeah, Mr. Pickles, we're coming straight over to you. Tell us what you're going to be doing.
Well, I'm going to buy a boost first off.
Nice.
So that'll be 5 points. We had talked about some, and I noticed one this morning that I would like even more. It's under the lucky core power. I want to take Luck of the Devil. What that does, what that does is during combat, I can spend a luck point to negate a special effect being used against me, or to gain an additional non-critical special effect when I gain an effect in a normal way. So if I get an effect, I can then say I want to spend a luck point to get another one.
Nice.
Say if I wanted to trip and disarm somebody. Last
Yeah.
adventure, I realized that's kind of what I'm good at, is inflicting specials on enemies while Banner actually beats them senseless. So figured may as
Nice.
well try that even harder.
Luck of the Devil. Yeah, it certainly is in the lucky thing. So that'll be 5 of your points gone nicely, because you already have luck, of course, or
Correct.
lucky, which is always on. Yeah.
Then
So
for my skills, I'm going to do 1 point in 5 different skills for my remaining points. The first is Fast and Furious, my quarterstaff style.
Nice.
Because it's all about family.
Yes, 4 points.
That is nice. I'm
92,
not going to get any
yeah.
more successes, but all right. So that's Fast and Furious. Then I want to do Unarmed, which is a similar level. Nice.
Oh, nice. These are all the good rolls coming out.
last time wasn't as nice to me as this time.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm taking them all from you guys. My third is going to be athletics. Um,
Yeah. 5 points.
well then,
You haven't failed on one
okay.
yet.
No, I haven't, and that's weird because these are all really high.
Yeah.
Evade is my next one, number 4.
Oh,
There we go.
the luck couldn't last. Couldn't last.
I've got one more. Perception is my final roll. Did that
Oh,
click?
nice.
That clicked.
Goes up
All right.
with 3,
Not bad.
56. Nice.
Yeah. I need that skill to actually see where I'm at when I speed into a place.
As you're dashing in. Yeah. Okay then. Brilliant.
Anyways,
So
that's me.
that's you done. Let's go down the list. So underneath Rabbit is Banner. So what would you like to do with your 10 points, Mr. Banner?
I would like. Okay, so I'm obviously Banner. He's interested in outreach to the youth, and if the youth
I
are
always
so
dread
inclined,
these bits.
I'm just he's thinking about the community, right? So if the youth are deciding to get so high that they're literally reaching the moon, he wants to moonwalk them back to reality. So he's gonna put a lot more into dance now. So we're gonna do. um, I'm gonna do perception because I need Banner to actually pay attention to things
Okay.
around him.
That
So
sounds
I'm gonna
good.
do 3 rolls of perception.
3 rolls of perception. Here we go.
Yeah. All right.
Is there a skill called hook? Because that will get you like.
Have you found the
just something-
button?
I think so. No, we'll do it again. There we
Oh,
go.
there you go. 4 points.
All right. Nice. Very beautiful.
That's at
Doing it
66
again?
now.
No, perception is.
Oh,
almost
yes.
30s.
Oh, yes. So 30. Oh, 34. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're improving it.
Yeah. Now 38.
38.
He got contacts. All right.
39.
All right. Next one is Braun to see if he can
Oh, yeah.
get above that 75 threshold. So
Nice.
he's been hasn't been working. It's not just arms and chest. It's now legs too, guys. Okay, that's important.
It's leg
You need to
day.
be able to hold the foundations of your fortitude, right? So
Sounds good.
oh, wrong button. My bad. Did I fail? Yeah, I failed.
Yes,
that.
he
This is why I'm improving it. By 1.
By 1, and then you would succeed.
I would have succeeded. That's ironic. Okay. Next one will be my patriotic fortitude, which is my that's my attacking ability. Right now it's 88. Let's see if I can improve it a little bit.
Come on.
1, 89.
89.
Maybe we get that to that 90, huh? Everyone?
I believe in you.
Oh,
yeah, success.
91.
I believe in
91.
Christmas.
That's 7 down, I think.
All right. Yeah, the next 2 will be on evade.
Okay.
Get that so that way, not that I need to invade, but just in case I don't want to get a bullet to the eye or something.
Sounds good.
So that's
54.
54, and then one more time.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice. 58.
59.
59, yeah.
That's how math works. And then the last one is I'm going to put towards allotments.
Oh, yes.
Because
nice.
That's important. So that way I can maybe get that new spoiler on my Honda Civic.
New paint job.
New paint job, yeah. This time maybe I won't use can sprays. Ooh.
Ooh, nice.
41.
41, right. Yeah.
That will be it for me.
Which is unfortunate. That keeps your... Oh, no, it will round up, won't it? Does it always round up? So it'll take your allotments to 5, I think. because it's gone over the 4. Oh no, will it just be 40? I'll 4. I'll have a look at that.
I have no idea.
Misty,
Mute. Right. So
you've got
I want.
loads.
Well, I've got 16. I want to learn a new power, which is how much?
15.
And what would be a boost on that?
A boost is 5.
Ah, that's unfortunate. So that would be, hang on, that'd be 20, wouldn't it?
Yeah. But you can
Okay.
learn the new power.
I could do, but I'd rather have the boost with it. But anyway, right, okay, I will use new power because it'd be a nice little end of game. Poof. You know what's the word? Yeah, reveal.
Oh.
I'm going to learn vaporous form.
Oh.
I've got this vision of Misty being in such a tight spot that she just it goes ultra power, OP, it goes vaporous form, and becomes a mist of moisture.
Yeah. And what's going to be the boost that you're going to put into it?
Quick mist.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So you could do it as a free action. Yeah. I think I didn't know whether or not you were going for spectral dodge.
No.
The hero is able to render part of their body vaporous to avoid an attack.
I was going to go full vapor.
Yeah. Brilliant. So
that's what
15.
15 for the power.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got one more to spend, which would be on. There was one I had an eye on. I'm going to go insight if that's okay.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
I think I need more insight. Improve.
Yeah, it goes up
Banner
to...
thinks insight just means a colonoscopy.
Banner.
Banner.
Well, you look inside yourself.
You don't need to explain. Even I got that one.
Banner.
No. Let's break it down. I don't understand.
I just, for the people at home who are barely paying attention because they're
Well,
eye
to be fair,
to the moon.
It's like therapy, isn't it? Please explain what you mean by that comment.
Yeah.
No,
Explain
no,
how many
no.
times your parents dropped you on your head.
But when I show this doll, can you tell me where you were touched?
Okay.
Sorry.
On that note,
I've just done my safeguarding training, so I'm just going to move on now. So it is concentration, Misty, isn't it? Yeah.
What is indeed, yes.
The hero is immune to physical sources of damage. The hero can pass through openings of any size and gains a slow flying speed. The hero still maintains their normal shape and size in the state. And if an attack can inflict harm, it will affect its hit location at normal. If the hero takes damage while in the vaporous state, they must make an endurance roll. If this check is failed at any time, the hero loses concentration. Oh, that's a nice little thing, isn't it? I like that. Okay,
yeah, which is why my endurance is 100.
Yeah.
It's not really.
It's not really.
No.
Brilliant. So hang on, I just need to lean over at my iPad because all the adventures on my iPad and it just had to charge. Okay then. So let's get straight into the next part of the adventure. So just to let you know, Dr. V is still out there. Think of him as your current nemesis. Just like Sherlock Holmes has Moriarty.
Yeah.
You have
Moriarty.
you have Dr. V at the moment. Anyway, so let me bring you up to date with things, and then there is a Network 7 update on its way. So the antidote for the virus that had taken out the majority of Metro City's police force antidote has been discovered. and everything, life in Metro City is returning to normal. And would you believe crime is actually dropping? The crime stats are actually dropping for the first time in a week. Shirley Springer, Chief of Police, records a thank you to the team that is actually broadcast, and she also
Nice.
has a gift for you, and she sort of like shows it on air and says that you can come down and pick it up from the police station whenever
Is it
you want.
is it a fondue set?
Very close. It is a
A his and
hamper.
hers matching.
It's a hamper of fine foods that
Ooh.
you
Give it
can.
straight to Rabbit.
um, she also does at the end of the televised advert states that sadly the Metro Police Department has lost a helicopter. It was destroyed, and that the pilot and the co-pilot are currently on extended sick leave due to stress.
Wonder what happened
Um,
with that helicopter is crazy. It's very
there,
expensive.
there is no more news about Dr. V at all. There's no report, etc., etc., nothing at all. However, Officer Ollie Orson has been cleared of any wrongdoings. It appeared that someone provided a call to the switchboard to pull you away from the break-in at the warehouse when you went off to the bridge. Officer Ollie Olsen has been granted some leave to rest and recuperate. Apparently, the stress of it all has caused him to break out in some sort of non-contagious rash. Sure Shot appears to have vanished. There's been no sightings of him or his work. The police have concluded that he's a villain for hire, a mercenary, or possible partner in crime for Dr. V. And finally, before the Network 7 update, Barrel Roll, who was your hefty villain that you succumbed at the warehouse, is currently in Bastille. And Bastille is the name of Metro City's police, high security jail. He's under heavy security at the moment and is being kept down with extra heavy chains. And as you gain all that information, we go across to the Network 7 update. And you notice that the screen changes, and there's a female reporter stood outside Metro Police Station talking. And with the police force back in its original state, Metro City can return to some degree of normality. Shirley Springer, Chief of Police, would like to thank everyone for engaging in with the COP system, Citizens on Patrol, and encourages us to continue to use this in the transition period until the police are up to 100% again. In other news, with the festive season just around the corner, remember to keep your identity safe while out buying your gifts. We spoke to a Network 7 viewer who wishes to remain anonymous, who lost over 1,000 credits from their bank after losing their handbag with all their bank and information in it. So people, please keep those wallets close and your handbags even closer. And from everyone here at Network 7, Barbara Tong, we are thinking of you in during this difficult time when everything has been stolen from you, including your identity. This is Sally Fields in the pickpocketed haven of Metro City. Back to the studio. And there's a switch back to the studio, but Sally Fields' voice can still be heard in the background. What do you mean that's her real name? Well, Bert, maybe put the brackets before or give me a false name. And the newscaster says, thank you, Sally. And now over to the weather. Wintry showers coming in for the next few days. So wrap up warm and stay safe. Christmas is just around the corner. And that brings the Network 7.
I'm waiting for this. Stay toasty, San Diego.
Brings Network 7 to a close. Before we move on, is there anything that you would like to talk to each other or ask questions about? Do you want to show off your new power, Misty?
No. That's going to be for a big old. I'm almost dead.
Actually, something I've noticed recently. Wasn't there someone else here sometime? Astro, where'd he go? I haven't seen him in a while. Did he go back to Poland?
I think you were just having a little bit of a moment there. You kept talking to yourself and
that was funny, actually.
Get out of my mind.
You remember the helicopter where you just started talking?
Yeah, that's very random, that Banner. Very random.
I don't know what you're talking about. I feel like
Banner.
Banner,
like you're all listening, right?
In your
It's
mind,
like you almost had a cognitive connection.
In your mind, Banner, you just hear,
No.
I will always be here. If that came across all echoey.
Ben, is that you?
Is that you, Jesus?
Just to let you know,
Is there a chance, Rabbit, that there was another one of you in your lab when you were there?
In the lab when I was there?
When you were in a lab, weren't you, and you escaped?
No, I was on a farm.
A farm, yeah, a lab.
I mean, there
A
were other
farm.
kids like me that were raised by my
So
father, but
your mind went
Were
funny
they more
there.
cyborg?
I feel like you need to eat a few more. You're talking too slow now. You need to get them calories to juice you up a bit.
I'm seeing my internet is unstable. Let me see if I can fix this.
Unstable.
Beat the hamster. Beat it, it'll run faster.
Okay, maybe this. Sometimes my internet switches between a faster one and a slower one, and so maybe we're going a little faster.
Nice.
Okay.
Does seem good?
Just open
Yeah,
the window,
seems
good.
shout down the street. Kids, get off the internet, you bitches.
Yeah.
Go play outside.
Get off them porn hubs and go touch some grass.
Was anyone like
all
you
I know,
when you left?
Yeah, all I know is that I was raised on a farm. There are other kids that I guess could have been like me, but I didn't get to interact with them as much. And then eventually I was sent away from the farm.
Okay.
Father said I need to serve a purpose in the city.
I was just thinking, a pickpocket that fast, or to steal a bag without being seen, is something that evil you would do.
Oh,
That's something that I did when I came to town the first time. I didn't have any money. I had to figure things out.
There you
Wait,
go.
Rabbit,
alone.
Are you saying you committed crimes?
No.
Okay, sounds good. You have a trustworthy face. I don't know. It's makes you white. I don't know. Anyways,
yeah, they
Oh
were
my
very
God.
very legal underground fight clubs. That's why they're underground, because they didn't need to be seen.
But we don't talk about that.
Oh yeah, that's right. We don't talk about that.
we don't talk about fight clubs.
Okay, so some other things have actually happened as well. Network 7 is also running a whole load of interviews with people around Metro City. And just to let you know, Rabbit, your backflip is being used as a stinger between scenes at the moment. And Banner, you will be pleased to know that there is on Network 7, there seems to be a poll to try to
Ooh.
get you onto Love Island. They're 99,
Oh,
99% of the
Yes, please.
population of Metro City would like to see you in your trunks on Love Island. Lots of real fangirls out there and some fanboys as well. Really keen to see you in action. And Misty, there is quite a
Nice.
poll for you as well. They want you to appear in a new TV show called I'm a Superhero, Get Me Out of Here. And they're looking to recruit you into that and spend some time in a jungle and see whether or not you can. It's sort of like a bit like Hunger
Yeah.
Games as well.
Oh, okay. She's not a deserted mine, then, thank God.
there's
Yeah,
so much moisture in the jungle.
exactly. In the rainforest. That's the idea. And it's while you're sat in Misty's apartment, office probably, that there is a call from Jack Stone, if you remember Jack Stone.
Our
I've
primary benefactor.
Yeah, well, he employed you in the first ever job, and I've renamed his company because I realized I'd called his company Enterprise, and then Brian Brask's company Eternal Enterprise. So I've changed his, and he is now called his company is now called Atomic Alpha. And yeah, he's phoning the team rather than you as as a lawyer, Misty.
You gonna answer it? Rain.
We all just stare at Misty.
Go vaporous form.
No, you can't get away with not answering the phone because I turned to vapor.
So if you turn to
But you have a
vapor,
secretary.
do you float through can you sort of like sink through the sofa and things and through
Well, yeah, I would have thought so. I'd become like a wet mush on
She
the
can
sofa.
infiltrate a bathhouse and really do some nice espionage.
yeah.
I don't ever have my shower on hot.
Yeah. Okay, would you like to answer the phone?
Yeah, I'll put it on speaker.
Yeah. And you hear Jack Stone's voice. And if you would like to know what Jack Stone looks like, then you can go to the company pages that I think I sent you all.
For those at home, if you pay $3 now, you can get part of the Patreon where he will show you Jack Stone's face. No,
No, no, this is a freebie, but if you would like to go to Ko-fi and support us, that would be really nice. Anyway, here comes Jack Stone. Hello, team. Jack Stone here. We at
Hi,
Atomic.
Jack Stone. It's me, Banner. Remember me?
Hello, Banner. Yes. Some nice work in the slum, Banner.
Thank you.
Anyway, Rabbit and Misty, we at Atomic Alpha have been impressed with your actions recently and would like to consider offering you a place on the payroll. Of course, we would need a suitable contract, and you would be expected to complete some tasks for us, but we do see this as a two-way street. I'm sure we could support you if needed. And of course, you would be part of the company that has the largest number of investors and potential in Metro City. Have a think about it. And if you would like to join us or have any questions, then do let me know.
It certainly will, Jack.
It would be my
We will think
pleasure.
about it.
It would be my pleasure, Mistress of Moisture. And he terminates the call.
Isa.
And as that well, Sorry, somebody's just subscribed on my channel on my Twitch, and the message is too long closing parenthesis, and that's what. Did you hear that? I heard that through my ears, which is anyway. Banner, your posh satellite phone is ringing.
Hello?
Mr. Banner,
Yes, this is Banner.
Brian Brask here. We spoke a few times on the phone, but I don't think you would remember me. We are quite insignificant.
Ryan Blask, right? Yeah, I
Yes,
remember you.
yes, Brian Brask, that's it. I was wondering whether you have given any more thought to allowing us to support you. I saw how you single-handedly rescued the pilot and co-pilot of that helicopter, and we think you represented. We think you represent the sort of values we like as well. Patriotism, standing up for the strong and the dominant, and putting the less fortunate in their place. We have some excellent helicopters in our hangar and some top rate pilots if you ever need to get somewhere fast or free, of course, to people we support. Anyway, let me know if you would like us to support you. We would love to be on the same team as you. Do you have any questions, Mr. Banner?
Many, but I don't know if any of them you can answer.
Of course, I am totally insignificant.
Well, I was wondering, how does the cell phones work? Is the moon real? Anyways, you know what?
Misty and Rabbit are just sitting here, hearing you say this, only your end of it.
Yes,
having weird questions on the phone.
I have a nice glass of Shiraz, and I'm like, it's giving me looks. I'm like, I take it away. And it's like, what?
If a sea lion goes on the land, does he become a lion? Anyways,
I am not too sure, Mr. Banner. I could have my tech team look into it if that would be helpful.
Yeah, get back to me on that. That sounds like a good plan. Anyways,
Yes,
of course, I love your support, because honestly, patriots need to support each other. That's how we stick around, stick together against the ne'er-do-wells out there pushing the commie regimes.
Yeah. And then, Misty, your phone goes off, your team phone. It's coming in as an unknown number.
I will answer it.
Hello, is that the mistress of moisture, Misty?
Yes, it is.
Oh, Lucille DeVille here, CEO of Sky Syndicate. I managed to.
My subscription is up to full payment at the moment.
Yes, I managed to get your number from an ex-colleague of mine, Jack Stone. You might know of him. Anyway, I branched off from him, and now I am CEO of Sky Syndicate. We have been watching your progress on Network 7, and we have really liked what we have seen. We would like to offer a partnership proposal. If you're willing to sign up with us, we would provide support for your social media and your branding, as well as financing anything that you and your team need, within reason, of course. We focus on communication, so we know what we are doing when it comes to social media. Plus, we could be willing to support you in procuring brand deals and such. Shall we set up a conference call at some time and talk about things? How does that sound? May I call you Misty?
It sounds very interesting, but why would I sell myself out to a company where I don't have to?
Oh, that it was completely be your choice, of course. We know um, how powerful your team is becoming, and as you can imagine, you have become quite popular in the financial sector.
Indeed. Um, and on that note, what can you tell me about Mr. Brass?
Oh, Mr. Brask, Eternal Enterprise.
Indeed.
Oh yes, I don't wish to talk ill of anybody, uh, but just to say we are cleaner than Eternal
Ooh.
Enterprises.
That's good to know. I will talk this
Of
among my
course,
friends.
of course, I will deny that if you mention it in public.
I understand. A personal opinion is your opinion, not the company's opinion.
It's not my
Um,
company's opinion either.
no, it's your personal opinion.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. In which case, I will ask this amongst my friends. Are they included in this deal?
Oh, of course, of course. Not a problem at all.
Well, we shall speak on this, and if you can call me back in 24 hours,
Oh,
I will
yes.
let you
Yeah.
know.
That reminds me, I need to get my time sorted out. When you mentioned 24 hours. So just to give you, could you all roll an insight check for me, please?
Yeah.
Um, Anybody would well, you could use a point to look and reverse rabbit if you want, and then you would be successful. Banner,
Well, I'm not very lucky, but yeah, I'll do it.
okay then. So Misty and Rabbit, you are intrigued about the calls. Banner's pruning them himself, making sure he looks in front of your full length mirror, Misty, that you have there, and he's sort of like bulking up and going through the poses. And Misty and Rabbit, you sort of like start to have this discussion, and you definitely come to the conclusion that um, heroes in Metro City appear to be quite big business, and companies like to recruit you onto
Indeed.
their payroll. If you've watched The Boys, which I know you have, a bit like that. Of course, companies who have superheroes on their side get better investors, more investors, so they can do better in their business. And of course, it also means that they could have three very powerful heroes on their team to do certain jobs. It could be swings and roundabouts,
Uh,
but the
I, I'll speak for and say I'm more concerned about taking away our powers from the city.
I mean, that when we first worked with Jack Stone, our issue that we were talking about in the lobby was that we don't know where to go. I mean, the cops alerts are one thing. That gets us just so far. We can see small things. But these guys, they can actually point us to the real issues. Like
And
that's why we agreed to help Jack Stone out is
indeed,
don't Atomic Alpha, his company, isn't that what's on my extendable quarterstaff? Don't they like make fancy weapons and armor?
they
yes.
do, but
If we can
for
get more
that,
stuff from them, we can do better. And if it benefits both them and us, and then also the city.
but for the right reasons. Atomic Alpha is more of a militaristic company.
Well, yeah, sure, but Generative Green isn't calling us to be like, help us with renewable energies.
Yeah, so that is the only company that has not been in touch.
No.
Yeah. So we haven't gotten the brand offer that we want, but still,
But
there's
d-
benefits, I think, to us no matter which company we pick, and there's consequences if we don't.
But to be fair, Banner's company has not approached us yet. Us as a group, a collective, they've approached Banner.
Oh, hell, yeah, but there are a bunch of protein people. Like, aren't they all about like gym equipment and pharmaceuticals and steroids and doing crimes and drugs on the street and getting local kids to be all amped up and roid raged?
No,
We can
which
make
is
I've actually
true,
changed.
but we don't want that, do we?
I've actually changed to a new protein powder. It's well, the
So
secret is it's all cow, and what they do is they just mix.
It's called a steak.
They
It's not
mince
really a
it.
powder.
They
Are
ground
you
it and
powdering
mince it, and you put it in a bag, and I just eat it naturally. It's a very natural.
yeah,
See, you don't even need a company with experimental protein powders.
steak in a bag
Yeah.
is the way forward.
Have you tried pork in a bag?
What?
Pork in a bag. Yeah,
You mean when you get frisky in the sleeping bag? I don't.
it's like pork stuffing.
Sure.
I hope
But
you, Banner, I hope you appreciate the image of Brian Brask, by the way.
I mean, look, sorry.
Oh, what?
He's very cocky.
I'm not saying is he on the screen?
Yeah, where is he?
It's in the World Anvil that
Oh,
in our
sorry.
private group thing. You can see people's pictures and company icons.
So what about Sky
these are my
Syndicate then?
shots,
Do we
yeah.
do we get the full football thing or
Well, I'm assuming the company information you gave us is common knowledge, right? Inwils?
Correct. Yeah.
So they're computers and communication. That's Lucille Zuckerberg over there.
I'm dying to know whether or not Misty and Banner just thought you were really knowledgeable, Rabbit, about all of this because they haven't looked at the website.
I increased my perception by looking at every billboard I could. Generative Green, we're renewing energy. That's right outside our house.
It's a well-fitting suit that Jack's done.
Fronted by Jasmine Jolly.
Oh yeah.
Well, I've talked to people still on the phone. Well, get back to me. My team and I would love for your support. Have a good day.
Was that with Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I'm still talking now. I don't remember ending that
Yes,
conversation.
we look forward to you working. If we could work with you, Mr. Banner, that would be so amazing for us. And yes, we are. You mentioned your team. We can definitely find a place for you and your followers, the rest of your team.
Yes, my team.
Your team.
That makes
yes.
sense.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Bye-bye.
I'm liking Jack Stone because
We know Jack Stone.
Yeah,
at
Is it
least.
because of his
Ridiculous.
$1,000 haircut? Is that why?
Yeah, and plus Lucille DeVille looks like a smiley housewife.
But a benefit to working with Sky Syndicate would be that they have better monitoring of what's going on.
And the sports package.
It doesn't say sport. It just says communication, satellites, and computers.
It's Sky,
Oh,
isn't it?
I see what you
Yes,
mean.
there we go. Yes.
I got there in the end.
Yes, chase the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
If we want better equipment, I say we go with Atomic Alpha. If we want better leads, I say we go with Sky Syndicate. And if we want to be bullied and take steroids, then let's go with Eternal Enterprise.
Lucille DeVille looks like a woman you don't want to be behind at the customer service desk at a grocery store because you know you'll be there for a very long time as she complains her way to
Vouchers.
getting everything for free.
Yeah,
Yeah.
vouchers.
Yeah.
These avocados are bruised.
I'm rescuing them from you.
I bought these bananas 7 days ago, and they're starting to brown. You say
Ugh.
it so these faulty bananas.
So clearly, we're not going to have a good time interacting with Lucille. We're already hostile from. I say I'm leaning towards Jack Stone personally. Atomic Alpha has
I
never done us wrong. They've always
no.
seemed good. Um, but if we're really concerned about what we can get from them, the benefits of these groups, maybe we should actually ask them.
Jack Stowe was always asked about what he could give us.
I never use
Oh.
those words. Can I just
No, but it
Wait,
was so, wasn't it? It was like, well, did we get paid from him? Maybe like once, not very much.
we did
You
one
s-
job for him.
Yeah.
and you saved his life.
I
Well,
saved his life.
that's
We
what we
save the
do.
city like every other day, so that's it's hard to remember.
I beat him up when he was being mind controlled on a roof.
You did.
Oh.
Can't we work for two?
I don't think that's how it works.
Oh.
Because they're probably going to get fussy if they want us to do something, and then another company calls us and says, "Well, we want you to do something." It could be a conflict of interest.
Yeah, Jack Stone has always been honest with us, upfront, honest. And he's told us about Brian Brask. Lucille doesn't like Brask. So sorry, Banner. Brask is a humble lumper.
Maybe we should hear
Bummer.
Brask out. Like maybe we're just making a lot of assumptions based on like.
His racist points of view.
Well, we weren't there for that.
That's true. That's very true. I wasn't privy to that conversation.
We didn't hear him put us down to our comrade banner.
No.
As Brask offered us maybe an upgrade to our Patriot Mobile.
Although the Brask Wall just north of Mexico looks really good.
Okay, I don't like this guy anymore.
Brask seems to want to work with Banner
Oh, that's
and
a
his
really-
team.
That's a really hesitive with.
Yeah,
That's like a
he
with.
really he comes across as if he wants to be part of the team. Jack Stone definitely comes across as welcome to, would you like to be on
Yeah.
our payroll?
Good point.
Exactly.
So that's
And
the,
Lucille comes across as being, "Hi, we'll work with you, but you're gonna merchandise some shit."
yeah.
Brask is offering stow and go seating and sliding doors and possibly a rear DVD player
Oh
And you-
wow!
Ooh. So a
Say
vehicle.
for the
what?
long journeys to save the city.
Yeah, we
Like
got to
what-
consider our
like-
sign-on
like-
bonus.
Like what
So-
we've already got in our limo.
Oh, that's a good point. Eternal Enterprise wants to give us an upgraded vehicle. We have vehicles. If I could get better polyweave, well, I like my polyweave.
So it would definitely be Jack Stone's company, Atomic Alpha, because they deal with vehicles, alternative energy sources, vehicles,
Ooh.
drones, weapons, and armor.
And I like Jack Stone because he's always been upfront with us. It literally is that trust issue that I have.
Which is weird since you're a lawyer, I guess.
I
Well,
know,
no,
but
I guess not weird.
I like people to say what's what. I don't like to
True.
chase it around the bush.
Should we at least see what Brask and
Well,
DeVille
we can
might
have
offer?
meetings with them all. Yeah, we can all go as a group and have meetings with them all.
I say
I've
we
got-
start with Lucille DeVille. I
Well,
want to see what she's willing to offer us. That way we can
Yeah.
have a baseline.
She
And
will
then
call us back tomorrow.
Yeah.
At this
Oh.
time.
I think this is also a good opportunity for you to possibly brand yourselves as well.
Let's think of a name.
Yeah, you have been nicknamed the Four. in the last adventure, but
Which is
now,
really weird because there's 3 of us.
yeah, which
Always
is
has
now
been.
which is now
I think they're counting
fallen.
both of my biceps,
Three.
though, for one.
Well, it could include your water elemental if you wanted it to, but it might be. You've
Hi, this
been
is Ed, my elemental. Hello.
you've been what's the bantering around or
Brandon?
ideas from Banner's Babes to Rabbit Rescue Rangers.
Or what about the symbols of freedom?
Rabbits Renegades.
Fish Not Fish I actually put this in earlier. Recklessly Rapid, reinforcements, ruthlessly wrecking ounce, rascally renegades. No.
Is he having
No.
a stroke? I don't know.
I am
love
not.
it.
Call 911 quickly.
They got to say our entire name before we can help them.
Yeah, without
Yes.
any.
We're gonna start charging for every comment now, Fish.
Can I just?
And it's often copyrighted and we get loyalties for every time I say it.
Can I just say I had speech therapy when I was younger for mixing up was and ruz, if that makes sense. So saying that line is extremely
and
difficult. Yeah.
Res. What's like Russian? What's res?
R's.
Oh, okay.
So
You're putting R's everywhere. Got it.
Like-
Okay. I was like,
like-
that res
like
isn't a
John-
word.
Well, instead of
Johnson
saying
Doors.
instead of saying round,
Oh,
I
you
would-
did Wadwick the Willy.
yes, yeah. So even now,
What is
when
it? Really
rabbit,
rascal.
I have to be really careful and say rabbit, rather. Otherwise, I sound like
Oh,
that guy that's
rabbit.
going on
Wabbit.
to wabbit.
Short
Yeah.
from Ross.
Wabbit
Wabbit.
season.
Yes. So it's hunting rabbit
Hello,
season.
I'm hunting rabbits.
So yeah, so a name.
The leg
What-
breakers. That's more of just like a what's going to happen when you impact against our like when we come across your path, a leg will be broken.
Why do we
leg-
call ourselves
you can call it. You
why
can
do we
call
call
us the
ourselves
gruesome
Destiny
threesome.
3? Destiny 3.
I can I just say I would prefer it not to have a number because
Okay.
Justice.
can you see? Because if somebody else joins,
Uh,
I mean Destiny,
Pop group. Pop group.
Destiny Angels or something like
That sounds so UFO.
I got it.
it does. Yeah.
We'll be the 4. We're just always recruiting. Our 4th slot is
Just in case.
we could be like Spinal Tap, where we're always
it's the
having
red
to
shirt of
hire
the group.
a new drummer.
Yeah, every adventure, our 4th member dies.
Yes. No, Tony,
Yeah, we're looking for a new one right now. Would you like to join us?
We've got your uniform ready. Put your first suit on.
So do you want to be called the 4?
No, that's a joke.
All right.
I hope so.
So what are you going to be called? Let's make a decision here.
Well, you put us on the spot. How about this?
Destined.
How about this? I have an idea, and it's gonna be a terrible one, but I have an idea. Why don't we put a poll to anyone who's watching to choose for
Yeah.
us, and whoever whoever wins the poll, whatever
No.
it be.
No.
Well,
whatever it
Gets a
be.
story. Gets a story from Captain Kangaroo.
You'll become the crybabies if that happens.
We
Yeah.
might want to wait until we got more than 2 people watching because otherwise
okay.
it might be a draw. And
All right.
Right, okay, then, let's put it this way. Let's by the end of tonight's session have an
okay.
idea. Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the city called again? I always forgot.
Metro City.
Metro City.
All right.
And it's actually
Metro's meddlers.
it's actually in a republic as well, because I told you that as well.
Justice dealers. We're merchants of justice.
In the republic or something or other. I'll find it.
What is it that our group hates the most? What do we all hate?
Banner.
No, we don't hate Banner.
Ne'er-do-wells. commies.
I think that the commies one is just you.
People who purposely drive 10 miles below the speed limit, even though
Oh,
it's
God, yeah.
obviously 50.
Oh.
We have somewhere to be.
I was behind a learner
Those people.
driver this morning, 20 miles an hour in a 30-mile-an-hour zone.
Yeah, I was
What time?
again. So
What
that's why I was a little
annoys me-
late because someone was driving 40 and a 50. And
What
I want to
annoys
yell
me-
at them.
What annoys me is when you're driving on a 60-mile-an-hour road and they see a speed camera and they slow down to 40. It's like,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you go
Even though it's 60.
Go
Yeah.
60. Just because there's a camera, they go, oh my God, a camera. I'm 40.
Typical.
No, I'm fine. It's like, I overtake.
Okay, then. So
The
keep
cleaners.
the clingers.
The cleaners. We're
Oh,
gonna clean up the
cleaners. I
city.
thought like
No,
Klingons.
the clangers.
Clanger.
Clangers?
They
Okay.
won't know what the clangers are.
Woo,
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Okay, now I'm confused.
They're both they're both typing into Google now. Clangers. It was a
Don't watch
children's television program that we grew up with. There were like little knitted animals with long snouts, and they had a soup dragon, and they lived on the moon.
On the moon, yes.
Yeah, it was a classic show, and they
It's
never
70 show. Wow,
Yeah.
man.
and they never talked, but there was a narrator
Yeah.
who was sort of like it's a bit like, do you know Bill and Ben, the Flower Pot Men?
No.
No.
So they were the
Are they
same.
your friends? I don't-
No.
No.
So
gardener?
they were a
Like,
TV
Oh
show.
no, here comes Flower Pot. He's
Pop-
going to get you and eat you. Whee! Yeah.
So it was
Whee!
Bill and Ben, but they just taught this went like this right way through, and the narrator spoke over the top of them.
Didn't
This
say
is
that.
why.
Benny's pissed again.
This is why I needed speech therapy. You can tell now because I grew up with these, and Andy and Pandy as well, and Teddy and Looby Loo. Right, let's dive forward. Let's just before we go for our break, let's get Lucille DeVille out the way because she's going to be
Indeed.
calling you back in 24 hours. So we'll say it's 10 o'clock in the morning the next day. Please remember that you will have your PowerPoints would be up to full now. You don't
Ooh,
need to.
yeah.
That'd be nice.
I'm so
And
strong now.
Sounds like a fight's coming.
yeah, over the telephone. Yeah, and so dead on 10 o'clock, dead on, or even if it's sort of like she called you at 3 minutes past 10, you know, exactly 24 hours later, she calls again, and she says, hello, Lucille DeVille here, CEO of Sky Syndicate.
Hello, Lucille.
Sorry,
Perfect
man. Our
timing.
manager isn't here right now, so we can't offer you that discount.
Yeah, perfect timing, Lucille.
Thank you.
I
Yes,
was waiting to pick up my phone as you called.
we prize at our timekeeping. It's something that we strongly believe in here at Sky Syndicate.
So, Lucille, what can you offer me and my friends?
Right. Yeah, a very good question. Have had our analysts delving into your footage and drawing some conclusions, and we have created somewhat of a business proposal to help you understand what we can actually provide for you. The first thing that we would like to say that we would give you each excellent communication devices that are encrypted, so you won't be able to be tracked or hacked or anything like that. Your conversations.
Would these devices be able to clone other people's devices?
No, they are only going to be made for your team, and they will be able. Only your team will be able to communicate through them.
Right.
Even
So
if a
if-
different, they would be activated via your vocal tones and semantics, and
Understand?
it, they are high tech. And can I just say that these are not even available to the public?
So we would not be able to clone somebody else's phone, for example.
No.
Ah,
The second thing that we would like to offer you all is social media coverage. Now, I may I call you Misty,
you may.
and may I speak frankly?
I would have preferred that, to be quite honest.
Well, shall we just say that a certain member of your team has had quite a rough time in the media, and
Can I say
we,
he has? He has indeed.
yes, and we think that could
Who are they talking
possibly
about?
reflect badly on the team as a whole. So we actually have trained people here that can help. I'm just going to use the word Misty. You said to speak frankly.
Indeed.
We have a team here who can train Mr. Banner. We can give him the skills that he needs to interact with the public without, shall we say, breaking any bones.
That would be amazing.
Yes, I'm glad we thought. See, Misty, we are on the same wavelength here. We also would, of course, start off some really passionate and sincere social media campaigns, elevating your status in the town, making you somewhat, well, we can give you the super of superheroes.
Can I just say, first off, we're not here in this for our own games, although we are in a sense, but we're not.
I
Um,
completely agree with you, Misty.
we
Completely.
do this to help the city.
As do we all. As do we all. Misty, I would like you to know that we are currently in negotiations with the city to upgrade the communication system in the downtown area. We
Mhm.
are really working hard to make communication available to everyone, despite their disabilities and lack of financial um, money. We think it's
I totally agree with that.
important. Yes. And we are in negotiations with this already. It is a plan that we would
I
like
think
to
that's a
talk.
fantastic idea because there's nothing worse than having a child who cannot contact the emergency services because they don't have the ability to communicate.
100 wholeheartedly agree. There is nothing worse than having a child that cannot
never.
concentrate.
You've never had to run a half a
Emergency.
mile
No.
with a poopy butt, so
And finally, on my list, we will ensure that we have some brands to work with you.
Brands are good, but would you be able to provide us with a helicopter if we did get somewhere very quickly?
It's slightly out of our remit, but I'm sure we could provide something for you. Can I just say, Misty, I've made some initial inquiries, and I have several beauty products companies interested in
Uh,
you yourself and
can I
your
just
hair.
can I just stop you there?
Yes.
My hair is my own, but more importantly, we need things to get us to help people quickly. So
Yes.
Lucille, thank you for the call.
And yes, we can do the same for Rabbit's hair. We have no idea what state it will be in under that hood, but
Yeah, it's true, but Rabbit's
yes,
hair seems to pass through lots of how can I say it? Things like
stress.
velocity. Yes.
Yes. Maybe some hair strengthening products.
That would be
Oh,
amazing.
yes.
But let me have a chat with my colleagues.
Yes. Get
Let me put you on hold. I'll put you on hold, Lucille.
yes.
Wait a second. Beep.
Yeah. So you have Banner in the background. It's Banner
Hey,
singing.
Banner's going to do music. Yes. Banner's gonna do
Yeah.
music.
Oh, look, or whatever the
No,
American.
no. America.
I
Yeah,
like to think Banner would sing "Hooked on a Feeling."
Hooked on a feeling.
in
And
a
I'm
Banner
tired of
voice.
believing.
In a Banner voice.
That's I'm hooked on a
That's
feeling.
better.
It's
And I'm
closer to the
tired
original.
of believing.
That's amazing. Thank you.
Misty, do you want to call her back, or you're just keeping on hold?
I'll keep her on hold for a minute. I'll do the power play. Keep her on hold.
Okay.
And I'll pass the information that she told me to everyone.
Oh, this sounds fantastic.
In what way?
Beauty products for me, brands that we can work with that'll get us new shoes because mine are always falling apart.
That's true.
They seem good. They seem like they would improve our status and make it so more of my backflips get shown on TV.
I'm more
I mean,
concerned about
Do you
Banner.
think they offer a protein powder doesn't smell like rotten
Would
meat?
Banner be able to work with them? Banner, what do you think?
Well, there might be
Hi,
some
my
clashing
name's
with
Banner.
Banner might not be
Banner's
able to be
A-okay
trained.
as long as we are here to stop the encroaching crime of the commie regime.
Communism. Yeah.
Yeah, communism. Yeah, that one.
So overall, they seem more like the company that will help us improve our social standing and make us look more
Yes.
normal among the population.
Exactly.
Normal.
Compared to Jack Stone, who will get us more equipment and weaponry that we can use. And I feel like, well, I feel like we should talk to both of them still to see what they can offer in comparison to Sky. But I feel like that's a lot of very strong things that could help us. If
So
we did go with Sky, we having that ability to improve our status and
Yep.
make it so we can get to harder to reach social places, that could be really beneficial.
Mhm. I like Sky a lot because it's more of a passive organization rather than a push organization. If you know
Yeah.
what I mean, it's not all about taking over the world. Oh, we can make you so powerful that it's like blah blah blah. But like, oh no, we can make your image better.
Maybe ask them with brands how much constraint we'll have like with them. I mean,
If Banner smashes a Coca-Cola truck, would it like destroy us?
well, I guess it's more of like, is
Only
Pepsi going to
financially.
ask us to go to a village and rough up some locals because they're not getting the proper water distribution? I wouldn't want to do that. Like,
No.
how much are these brands going to be asking of us? It might be a good thing to know before we are signing contracts.
Wait. What
very
if
true.
they're trying to push socialism in that with all that water? Have you considered
Right.
that?
I didn't consider
That's a
that.
good, that's a good call. And the fluoride.
What if they're trying to share the water? That seems pretty commie to me. You think water
Well-
just falls from the sky, Rabbit?
Yeah, I thought so.
At this point, I think it would be a good idea to gain some refreshments before we get in touch with Jack and please talk
Well-
to Brian Brask as well.
We will.
Yeah,
But I will reply to Lucille first. I can't
Yeah.
keep her on hold this time. I say, hi Lucille, thank you for waiting for us. We had a good discussion, and your proposal seems very, very good. Rabbit, I know, is very particularly intrigued by your proposal.
that is so good to hear, Misty.
But before we do so, we have a few more proposals that we are waiting for. But
Totally
thank you.
understandable. Please do call back if we need
Indeed,
to
I will.
up our ante. We are very keen to support you.
No, that's Lucille. Thank you for your call. I do respect what you do and what you are offering. So thank you very much.
Brilliant. And we will take our break for the night. We'll be back at 5-2.
Oh my God, it's that time already.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's one of these that you only talk about a plan. You know,
Yeah.
if I know we were going to get this far in a session, we could have played last week. I just
No, put us in a fight. Put us in a fight.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back at 5 to the hour. So please do go away and have a walk, stretch your leg, and buy some banner beef and enjoy chomping on that while we're away. We will be back in 50 minutes, 5 to the hour.
Butter beef, 50 cents in a store near you.
Let me make sure I've turned the music. Oh, I didn't turn the music on. That's good. Yeah. So that's brilliant. We are back. I've got a nice hot chocolate with mint. That's what I'm.
I have a 15-year-old redbreast.
What? Sorry. Oh, I know. That's a whiskey.
Yes.
Yeah. I've got it now. So
very expensive whiskey.
And of course, Mr. Pickles and Captain Kangaroo are not drinking because it's like 11 o'clock in the morning their time.
Yeah, we're definitely not drinking at 11.
Well, it's almost 1
not?
o'clock.
Why not?
Yeah, I'm definitely not borderline blacked out right now. What are you talking about?
Go full Sue Ellen on us. Come on, do it.
Do it. Right. So you've returned the call to Lucille DeVille.
Indeed.
And is it the idea that you would like to phone Atomic Alpha?
We're going to fish around.
Okay, then. Who would you like to get in touch with next?
Let's talk to Jack Stone because he's our pet favorite. We'll do Brass Class.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ask.
Sounds brilliant. So you phone Jack Stone, and it's his secretary or personal assistant that phones up, picks up and says, "Hello, Jack Stone's office."
Hello, it's Misty here. Is Jack available, please?
Just one moment, Misty. And she sort of like obviously presses a button and puts you on hold. And there's some classical music coming through. Maybe
to hang up.
Fleur-Elise or Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata or Dvorak's The New Symphony or something like that. And then so Ode to Joy, and then it's a good wait. It's not instantaneous, but
we know our place wait.
Yes.
Always about power with you, Misty.
And then the phone reconnects, and the personal assistant says, Mr. Stone will, I'll be putting you through to Mr. Stone right away. And
I'm sorry, but we're busy now. We only have
she clicks the thing, and somebody says, Jack Stone.
Hello, Mr. Stone. It's Misty here.
Oh, how are you, Misty?
Well, not myself, but we are intrigued as in what you would like to offer us to join your company.
As part of the contract.
Indeed.
Yes.
We have many offers so far.
I can well imagine. And let me first off start off this conversation just to remind you that we are the largest company in Metro City. We have the largest numbers of investors interested in our company, and we are planning on going very far in the future. We have many new contracts with other companies in our books at this present moment in time. And one of them you may be interested in, Cup of Coffee. Yes, you might have mentioned them, and we've actually we've done some support for them, and we are helping them get back on their feet. They are now a subsidiary of Atomic Alpha, but they will keep their name. Our name will just be in small print. underneath. So yes, we thought it would be important to tell you about that. So obviously we will put our legal team together and we would create a simple or suitable contract for you. We see it as you and your team coming onto our payroll, not paying you directly, of course. No superhero will want cash up front, but we can help you with new items, whether or not maybe some research and development items, things that you can try out in the field that may enhance your already significant powers. So yes, anything on that line. As for accommodation, we will be prepared to rent you a substantial penthouse with access to the roof, and we will actually have a chauffeur on call for you and helicopter pilot if needed. But as I said before, Misty, this would be a two-way street, and we would expect you to help us in company matters if that is required. But we would never propose that you go against the law or anything like that. But as you can imagine, a company as powerful as us, we do have competitors. And sometimes those competitors can be very, well, underhand. How does that sound, Misty?
A little bit disappointing, Mr. Stone.
Oh, I am
Um,
sorry to hear that.
If we are trying out your equipment, we expect to be reimbursed and paid for those.
You are expecting a financial agreement.
If we're trying out your new equipment, yes.
We
Because
can take that. We can take that off the table. That's not a problem.
Well, give me 10 minutes, Mr. Stone. I will speak to my friends, my colleagues. And we'll get
Yes,
back to you.
yes. I am currently in my car, heading to my next meeting of the day. So yes, please do get
Not
in
an
touch.
issue, Mr. Stone, but
Misty,
can you
Misty,
please make your signature quicker?
Misty, it's me.
I'm going to
Misty.
put you on hold. Bye-bye.
Ask him about their creatine procedures.
I
It's
thought you
not-
wanted a
They're gonna-
helicopter.
It's a little box of dust that you put in your drink and you just drink it.
Yeah, what's their policy on that? Did they offer
That's
any?
fine. Everybody has it. I have
Okay.
it. Okay.
Okay.
Can't be that creasing.
You want them to pay us to test new cool stuff? Well, if they were
Well,
offering us
sorry.
cool new stuff, that's more than Sky Syndicate could. We could
Rabbit,
have the
Rabbit.
advantage.
Rabbit, if that thing blows up in your face, what would you do?
I would fall down and I'd get back up, as I always have.
Because I have regeneration and lucky.
I wouldn't put it in those literal terms, but yeah.
Okay. No, fair enough. Sorry. I was more like, why should we test that stuff for free?
If something blows up in your hands, you're made of water, right?
Moisture.
Moisture.
And if
I'm
something blows up
moist.
in Banner's hands, the thing blowing up will be damaged more by coming into contact with Banner.
Right.
Very
So,
true.
so
Why? Is it allergic to muscles?
Yeah,
there's
Oh.
a banner.
this could be the most beneficial person to hire us. I mean, I've been living in that little slum house in the terrible apartment for so long.
That's
You
my
have the
house.
advantage of you haven't seen my apartment. That's where I would go if I wasn't always staying at your house. You have a nice house. It'd just be nice to have something better.
Yeah.
For like, I don't have to be always stealing your food, borrowing your food. Banner.
Yes,
It's
it's
borrowing.
that you have your own fridge, fully stocked.
It would be nice.
Mm. Okay. So you say yes, so. Or shall we listen to Mr. Brask first?
To be honest,
I'm
I
with you.
think picking Sky would be a bad choice because there's no controlling Banner, and I don't imagine Brask is going to say anything that's going to.
Well, let's hear him out anyway.
Okay, I'm leaning towards Alpha. We'll be the Atomic Squad, the Alpha
Yep.
kiddos.
And then we can play the Blondie music. The Blondie music.
We can be the A team.
Atomic. Yeah, you could be. Da, 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 da. Are we
Honestly, we're
I
phoning?
more
can
of the
just
B
imagine
team.
Banner
but
going,
okay.
I ain't getting that plane.
So the only person that actually has Eternal Enterprises number, Brian Brass, their CEO, of course, is Banner on his sat
Oh,
phone.
shit. Oh, God.
Do you know how to use this thing? I don't know. Is it... you press it, Rabbit. My fingers can't. I don't know.
Me?
We've
Yeah.
gone from
Okay, I'll
York
take
to
the phone.
Vegas.
I just want to start pressing buttons. Uh-oh.
Misty, you
Internet
can
connection is
calling?
unstable again.
you can call Misty if Misty, you can use the phone to call Brask, but that's the only method of communication you've got is through Banner's sat phone.
Okay, I will call Brask on Banner's sat phone and put it on speaker.
Yeah, so it picks up almost immediately, and you hear Brian Brask's voice. Mr. Banner, thank you so much for taking the time to honor us with your call.
Is this
Mr.
Tyrone Blask?
Mr. Brask, I will stop you there. It's not Banner, it's Misty.
Oh, I'm quite surprised that Mr. Banner is letting one of his associates make the deal, but we are happy. Is Mr. Banner there?
He's in the room, yes.
Hi, it's me, Banner.
Mr. Banner,
From the other time.
can we just say how excited we are that you have called us back?
Of course. It was me that called you back.
Yes, you called us
I know how to
back.
use the phone you gave me.
Is it the helicopter that you are interested in?
Yes.
No, Mr. Banner is a little bit confused at the moment,
Mr. Banner is never
Oh, okay.
confused.
and he would like to know what additional benefits you can offer him and his team.
Yes, and I'm really pleased that you clearly put Banner at the top of the team. As I've spoken, as Mr. Banner is aware, Mr. Banner, are you happy for me to talk to your associate?
I don't know what an associate is, but you can talk to my ear.
I'll take that as a yes then.
Okay.
Yes, so we are committed to support Banner and his team. We have significant financial resources. We can support him with vehicles, accommodation, and of course all those really important nutrients that he needs to maintain a fine physique like his I'm just going to as his. Yes, and we do have several gym companies really interested in becoming the new Banner gym. And we have a series of new prototypes that we would like Mr. Banner to endorse. We have the work at home Banner. You could be like Banner. Everything you can eat restaurant like Banner. And of course,
Mr.
many.
Brask, I will stop you here. I'm sorry for interrupting you, but what about the city?
The city is a safer place with Mr. Banner in it.
Yes. I agree.
Yes. What
So
else could the
you,
city need apart from, well, maybe another banner, but we know that would be completely impossible.
Mr. Brask, I would like to say
Only
thank
one
you
a
for
guide.
your time, and I will hang up.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's busy talking. And yes,
You know, I was thinking we should probably get a lawyer with these contract disputes.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
Misty. Hi.
We got a lawyer.
What?
Okay, so
Um,
Brask is terrible.
Robert, yes, I concur. Brask is a meathead.
And not even as good of a meathead as our comrade.
No.
Comrade.
Banner is amazing.
You know what caught me?
Oh, dang it. I said the wrong word. Oh, no.
Hang on, Alexa, play the Russian anthem.
You cannot be hanging out with them communists. They're very misleading.
No, wrong one.
the wrong one.
That's the American one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think Sky is going to be as workable with us because of Banner's because of
agree.
Banner. And Brask isn't going to be giving us anything that we can't get from other people and better. So I think Atomic Alpha, we should become the Atomic
I
Squad.
totally agree, 100%. Jack Stone, liked him from the start, possibly. Yes, I agree, Robert. That is the way forward, Jack Stone. Atomic Alpha.
Oh, but the
I
hair
do
products.
I really, really do like Lucille though. Maybe we could bring on board for certain things.
It would be a really powerful combinations of females.
Mm.
And it would be really funny to see Banner being trained to behave
Oh yeah.
for
Love it.
social media.
But you wouldn't get the gear.
Yeah.
Do we
Is
need
can
gear?
I just is Eternal Enterprises Brian Brask out of the running?
Unless Banner wants to do a solo sign up, but I think we have more bartering power if we all stick together.
I very dislike Eternal Enterprise.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
all male macho egotistical
And he's kind of a
bull crap.
dick.
And he's a dick.
Seems smart to me. He seems
Yeah.
very patriotic.
Yeah, he's a dick.
Yeah, that's how we know he's a dick.
Okay then. Well, as you as the discussion continues to whether or not you're going to Atomic Alpha or Sky Syndicate, and Banner, you have a new passion. Could you add your power and your intelligence together?
And Chris, I'm a dick. Good. No.
Okay. I added them together.
Okay, then what percentage is that?
19.
90.
Pushing the envelope.
So, your new passion is called Resist Eternal Enterprises.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Eternal Enterprises definitely stands for all your values, Banner. And even though the
That's what they tell
team
me.
is going somewhere else, you now have this passion that if you're successful with your 19%, then you will resist what Eternal Enterprises asks you to do. If, however, you fail that role, then you will do what they have asked. And I know you're a fantastic role player and will do it to the best of your ability. Just to let you know, which if they provide gifts to you for you, then the actual score will actually decrease, if that makes sense. For every adventure that you successfully complete without going across to doing what Eternal Enterprises tell you, your passion to resist them will go up. So if you keep on the straight and narrow and you do good things, then you'll be able to resist them more. However, if you accept that new helicopter or security van or anything like that, then did you say 19%? So we look.
He is going full bling.
So
Guess what? They gave me Benny bag guns, but they put hard shells in them. Nice.
So we are left with a final call to make, whether or not you are going with
Is it
Atomic
my boss at
Alpha
Pietro's Pizza?
or
Yes,
Lucille?
we're gonna work for that pizza place.
Yeah.
I think minimum wage might be the best deal we can get.
Plus Sensar, the 19-year-old assistant manager. He
Well, yeah, we need somebody to rein us in.
Do that. Very true.
So you got another call to make to accept to either go with Atomic Alpha.
I will ring Lucille at Sky Syndicate, but as Sophia.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, we'll do this.
So here's a question for you. Are you using the number that Lucille DeVille
No,
called you
I'm
on?
using my own phone and I'm going through
Ooh.
the receptionist and going through the switchboard.
Okay, so you go online and find the company headquarters in the Metro City area,
Yep.
and you phone them up, and you get a gentleman receptionist, and he just says, "Hello, Sky Syndicate here to serve your personal needs and communications. Please hold." And you get sorry.
I've now got a chessboard out and I'm playing against myself.
And then also it clicks on, and he says, which department would you like to be connected to? Or if you have the extension number, please give it now.
I don't, but I would like to speak to Lucille DeVille
One moment.
on behalf of. Oh, mother.
And you get hello, Lucy DeVille's office.
Hello, this is Sophia Sampson. I'm calling on behalf of Misty, Rabbit, and Banner. We were speaking a few moments ago about. Well, can you put us through, please?
May I inquire what the call is about?
About a corporate interaction.
And are you representing the group?
Indeed.
One moment, I'll see whether or not Lucille DeVille is available. Hello?
Hello.
Just to let you know, Miss DeVille is in a meeting at the moment. She apologizes for not realizing that the team was already have representation. Would you like to leave your number and she will get back to you as soon as possible?
No, that's fine, thank you. Just tell
No,
her we've gone
thank you for
elsewhere.
calling Sky Syndicate.
ju-
You
just
have a
tell her-
nice day.
No, you just tell her we've gone elsewhere because she wasn't there to help us. Goodbye.
They're gonna destroy us in social media now.
We can
They're
always
gonna
take
say
it.
we hire rude lawyers.
We can always take over the building and kill them all.
Oh, okay, no, don't just go for the banner option after a bad
The
phone
banner
call.
option. I love it.
It says you stroking your pussy in front of the camera.
Okay,
Jesus.
okay.
Jesus.
Do you wish
Welcome,
to?
Mr. Bond.
Do,
So
do
go.
you,
So
do you wish to return the call to Atomic Alpha?
yes, but this is a Misty.
As Misty.
Yeah, with us all on. It's going to be an opened on loudspeaker. Sorry.
Yeah. And you get Jack Stone's personal assistant. Jack Stone's office, how may I help?
Hello, this is Misty. Can I speak to
One
Jack
moment,
Stone?
Misty. And she clicks you straight through. And you hear Jack Stone's voice. Misty, Jack Stone here.
Hello, Jack. We've been talking it over, and I think that Rabbit and Banner are on board. Although I will say one thing is that maybe Banner can have some
Rabbit,
social,
can you just roll your need to go fast?
and Banner may need some social etiquette.
On board, more like just bored, because I'm so bored right now.
Rabbit, you feel that you really need to, you know,
What?
get
I know
this.
exactly what I need to do.
Yes.
Mimi.
Jack Stone, we really need to push this through. We're desperate, okay?
Yes, we can do that. No problem at all. I can send documents over. You hear a faint clicking of fingers in 10 minutes.
10 minutes is so long. Is there
That'd
any
be
way we can figure this out
wonderful,
faster?
Jack. Very wonderful. Thank you.
For you, Miss Rabbit.
Yes, I'm not married. I'm gonna
Miss
sprint out
Rabbit.
the door of the house now.
we will do it in 5. Just
Very
before
so, Mr. Stone. Robert Tennessee had a little bit repetitious stance. It's a little too long.
we understand completely. We will send contracts over immediately. Thank you for your time today, Misty. And we look
thank
forward
you.
to working with you as part of our company.
Thank you. It's nice to work with somebody we trust.
Yes, likewise.
Hug emoji.
Can you just make Misty? Can you make an influence check for me? This is something that is happening that I need to see how eloquent.
Not very.
Do you wish to look at?
Oh, hell yeah.
So you do have 4 heroic points for this month, but you choose not to use them. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, then that's good. I just need to change the option here, and then Banner, could you just make a willpower check for me?
Well, everyone knows my willpower is pretty phenomenal.
It's
so-
all
Yeah,
about
you've
will.
you've buffed that skill up a lot. Every time we do experience, you're like, I need more willpower.
All the
Yep.
time.
I do say this a lot.
Gotta resist Professor Xavier.
How did he? Okay.
Banner is a freak.
Yeah.
Banner.
Okay.
So.
It's like his father and his ghost sheets.
Yep.
Okay.
Breaking the sheets? No. No.
There is something that Misty, do you have a legal skill or anything like that?
I would like to hope so.
I would hope
I have,
because you are a lawyer.
indeed.
Yeah, but
Knowledge, criminal, or culture, law enforcement.
Okay, roll whichever one you would like to roll. Yeah, so you
I'd like to roll
notice.
because I've got 14.
Yeah, so you notice that the contracts as they come through are quite lengthy. There's a lot of get out clauses for
Those are them.
atomic alpha. There's a lot of definitions, who this is, who it's referring to, etc., etc. There is a clause in there that says that Atomic Alpha will not insist on the team doing anything that is illegal or detrimental to their own personal characters. Okay, so that's written in the contract. It does say that every month the team, or every job, the team would be allowed to request additional allotment items. And there's also a clause in there that states that Atomic Alpha will allow the team to be prime or premium research and developers for new technology in relation to arms and weapons as they come along, as long as a full report is given afterwards. There is no cost involved in this. So if you damage something or destroy the new equipment, then you will not be held liable with it at all. So it's ready for all three of you to sign.
Sorry, Rabbit got a little too excited and sprinted out the front door.
And sprints back and signs and goes again.
Ideally using the hyperspeed boost to go down to the Atomic Alpha building to do a backflip in front of the building and then come back.
Yeah, just roll your acrobatic. Is it acrobatics you have or athletics?
I do have acrobatics.
Yeah, just roll your.
I would like to see natural one fail.
I would like to use a point of luck to just reverse that.
Yeah,
because I need my backflip to work.
Yeah, and there's some you get some strange looks for the passers-by, but everything. And some people say, "Was that Rabbit?" As you dash off in another
Banner
direction.
will sign, even though he has no idea what he's signing, but he's gonna hold the pen like this and just like
but a cross, a B for banner.
Does Sophia think this is a decent contract?
Yes.
For losers, but what does she know?
What?
Like it.
Yeah, and as you're signing the contract, you notice that on Network 7 there is somebody that you've seen before. There seems to be a hero called Sonic Blast. Can you remember seeing him before?
I remember the name, but was he sort of like almost like Rabbit, super fast, or was he the one who shot like noise bombs?
This is what he looks like.
The rapper.
This is. Can you see him all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is Sonic Blast. He seems to be quite proficient with sound. He's also a rapper and a lyricist and musician as well, and he tends to
In
speak.
real life, his own head.
He's gay. Well, this is what the Network 7 is all about. Is as well as being a hero, and if you remember, he was actually helping the police as well, although you weren't aware that he was, if that makes
That's
sense.
true. Yeah.
But what the Network 7 report is about how, as well as being a hero, helping Shirley Springer during the hard times, he's also his music and his rapping and songs have started to gain a bit of traction. And people have started to buy his records, and it's basically Sally Fields having an interview with him, and so like saying, Sonic Blast, how do you feel about your music doing so well? He goes, yo, this is just hyper, definitely. Don't forget to tune in, bros and chicks. You know where the music is, yeah? And he always has his headphones on and those glasses, but as you can see, he's quite a snazzy dresser. And just to let you know, his blue and yellow suit changes color to the rhythm of his voice. So the natural cadence of his voice actually makes his jacket sort of like,
Seems expensive.
he's very sort of like way out.
That round.
Yeah, and the interview goes on, and he seems to be singing his own praises, and then the interview is cut off as he hops onto a rather expensive motorbike and presses a button on his Beats headphones, and that materializes into a helmet. And he sort of like looks at the camera and says, "Safety first, dudes," and revs his
Right.
engine, whizzes the back wheel round, and speeds off, and it comes back to Sally Fields, and said, "And that was Sally Fields for Network 7. A little bit flustered," and it snaps back to the studio. And at that point, Banner, your phone goes off. The sat-nav phone.
Oh, gosh darn it. So this button. Beep.
You actually,
Hello?
Pink
you
room.
actually, yeah, you saw it. Hello, but you
Hello?
you suddenly realise that there's not a call there. A text message has appeared on your phone from an unknown number. The only person who's ever called you on your sat-nav phone has been Brian Brask, and it
Mhm.
comes up Brian Brask or Eternal Enterprise. This has no number; it just says number unknown, and the text reads the following: "You will never catch me because you lack the brains to decipher my location. We will get barrel roll back, and we advise you to stay away from windows." And there's a couple of two grinning emojis, and in between them, it's just got that telescopic sight symbol. Does that make sense? Like the finder, and that's
Text back and say, that's fine. I use an Apple
MacBook.
your MacBook, yeah.
I don't even understand Windows.
yeah.
I just got this textile message. It
Just
says,
it's like a no reply, so you
oh,
can't
The
reply.
response Microsoft.
unknown number.
unknown number. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. Well, sounds fun. We should go like around and stop crime or something, right? Yes. Let's go around and start punching crime.
Rabbit appears back after her
But to be fair,
journey
at the
down
moment,
to.
we're just sorry.
I'm ready to sign the documents.
But we're just working out a contract at the moment.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
not-
of course. That's just as fun as stopping crime.
Well, I mean, Banner, once I've signed and we send it off, we can get the jobs. They said they already have jobs for us. We can go.
Ooh,
We should start
does.
solving crime. I don't know if you guys have thought about that, but I think we should start solving some crime. I'm getting anxious here.
Yeah.
We've been not solving crime. Banner's gonna start taking it out on local kids again.
You mean jaywalkers?
Sure.
Yeah.
Was it spray painting or jaywalking last time?
Spray painting.
Thinking the road belongs to them like a whole bunch of commies.
Where
Ooh.
do I sign? I need to sign somewhere. I'm pretty sure, right? Right, Misty?
Indeed, you sign on these parts here.
Okay. Where do I put my feet?
It's a super
Rabbit
fast. Yeah.
Rabbit has very bad handwriting, though.
Yeah.
It's just too quick.
Now, as long as you leave your mark, it's fine.
Banner, do you want to inform the group about the message you have just received or not?
I did receive this textile message telling me to stay away from windows. I'm assuming it's like a shop or something. Like I shouldn't window shop or something. I don't know.
No, Banner, that's a
Um,
threat. How do you not know what a threat is?
People don't really threaten me. I'm very large and tough.
Good
They're
point.
just
Sexually beautiful.
Yeah.
All factual. Yeah, definitely.
So just to remind you, the text message says, as both Misty and Rabbit view it, you will never catch me because you lack the brains to decipher my location. We will get barrel roll back and we advise you to stay away from windows.
Okay, so Sure Shot's kind of mad at us.
Is that who that is?
Or
Where did
Dr. V.
Where did Barshut go?
Well, he was arrested after I beat his
A
ass.
barrel
Yeah.
roll is currently at Bastille, which is the high security prison in Metro City. It's not actually in Metro City; it's outside of it.
Well, I'm not one of them thinking men, but should we check on Barrel, see if he's still there? Maybe I can beam to a pulp again.
I think we should all go to where Barrel is and check out their protection guard system. Make sure everything's fine.
That's totally. Misty and Rabbit just make insight rolls.
Oh.
Oh,
Hey.
Wow.
well, both of you.
Yeah.
There's several
Yeah.
pieces of the message that you focus in on. Number one, it mentions we will and we advise you. So definitely sounding as if it's more than one person that is sending the message. It also
Be fair. That's what you'd say if you were only one person as well, to make it seem like you're more people.
yes. The other thing is that you both think it was probably directed at Banner, because it says about lack of brains to decipher. And although you're really nice to Banner, you think that that might have been an insult. You'd also notice that there's a change in the message that you probably picked up as players, because it says you will never catch me, which if it was plural, it would be "you will never catch us." But then it changes to a plural pronoun when it says "we will get barrel roll out and we advise you." So there's something quite strange. The final thing that you notice is that you think the phrase "you lack the brains to decipher my location," which sounds strange to you because it almost sounds as if you possibly already know it, but
Mhm.
it's coded or something like that. Misty and Rabbit. Banner, you've forgotten about the message now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was I doing with this? Put it back in my pocket. So, kick Barrel's ass again? Pummel that man in the face and that very large, not well-defined stomach?
I think he's. Didn't we hear earlier that he's like chained up at the Bastille?
Yeah, but, maybe
Like,
we have to rearrest him.
You get an incoming message, Misty, from Jack Stone saying, "Thank you for signing the contract, etc. We look forward to helping you in the future."
nice.
Medevac! Medevac!
Oh, has he gone to sleep again?
No, okay. He's still alive.
Okay.
No.
No,
He's
sorry,
all
I was thinking.
You were
Okay.
there. Were you really thinking, or were
I
you
was.
sleeping?
You did a deep thought, guys. Close his eyes and everything. He really had to put it together.
His deep thoughts.
Yeah.
Deep thoughts. You shouldn't drink alcohol when you're tired. It'll put you to sleep.
No, you're a loon. You can do. Look,
Yes. So, what would you all like to do?
so what was the question? No,
You got a text from Jack Stone thanking you for the for sending the
Yeah.
papers over.
I did indeed.
And you've
I-
also got this text from an unknown number.
Oh,
Not
Oh,
you,
yeah.
sorry, a banner.
I can say, Banner,
Yes. Yes.
anything to add to the conversation?
That's a stupid question.
Should we bring I mean, if you got a threatening text message only on this phone and nobody else in our group has gotten any text messages, then that means that there's something that they use to identify that you would have this phone. Maybe something Eternal Enterprises. We could always contact them to
Yep.
see what they might know. Or we could send this over to Jack Stone and also ask Jack Stone for something to do, some crime to stop. He said they had contracts ready for us.
Totally agree. Right, let's sign up.
Well, you can't totally agree because there are a couple different options there.
No, I do totally agree with what you said about going Jack Stone.
Misty, have you been enjoying the wine again?
I have. The Shiraz is lovely.
It's
Um,
10:30 a.m.
It's going to be 1 o'clock somewhere. Right, so
I did see that. I did see that in multiple areas within your house on the wall.
It's a good thing we're not going with the social media guys. Or maybe we should have. We need someone to make sure we're not wine o'clocking in the middle of a robbery.
why not? Wine not?
Good point.
Ooh.
Right?
So we're going to take
No,
the phone to Jack Stone and see what he knows.
Call Jack Stone, find out what's happening. Also, ask Banner what his call was all about.
Text.
Text.
Message. Yeah. Sounds
You're
good to me.
confused because he pretended to answer it, but it was a text message.
Yeah, he didn't think anybody was on the other
Oh,
end
no.
at all.
I really don't understand what a textile message is either.
It's a cloth message.
So your
Oh.
assumptions about you are not aware of anybody else who nobody has ever text or called on Banner's sat nav phone apart from Brian Brask. That's the only thing that you
Yeah.
you're aware of. You do remember, however, that when you were talking to Shirley Springer about Dr. V, she gave you some information that you might have had written down.
Oh,
Of who Dr. V was working.
I have Dr. V short for.
Eternal Enterprises?
Yeah, so he was actually part of Eternal Enterprises
That's right.
when he had the accident that
Mother. Sorry.
it blew up and caused his skin to go green, etc., etc.
Hmm. So he still has access then to their servers or something to get the information to get the number to contact Banner.
Yes.
Possibly.
Right.
Which means Eternal Enterprises is compromised?
Ring Jack Stone.
Maybe.
You can ring
Do you think
Jack Stone.
anyone notices that my bicep is both long and has a short head?
I don't think anybody misses that. It's the first thing they see.
Yes, that makes sense. That seems. It's definitely noticeable on camera, right?
You could
I
phone
should make sure it's well defined.
if Banner
Dr.
wishes to
V,
go
folks.
down to Bastille, or you can all go down to the Bastille to check on Barrel Roll if you wish.
Yeah, maybe we should do a field trip while we're waiting for a contract to be sent over.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
Contracts are
Does it-
signed, or somebody was mentioning wanting to phone Jack Stone. I'm not too sure what that. You
Oh,
wanted
I
to
meant like
No,
when I
no,
said
no.
contracts, he had said on the phone that they have plenty of contracts, like that they're getting jobs ready and whatnot. I thought he
Oh,
was
yes.
talking about.
Yeah.
So if they already have things that they want us to do, like in the pipeline, then we could sign up right now rather than going on a field trip.
Oh, got ya.
Somebody said phone home, but that was Astro and it's gone.
Yeah, I'll miss
Yeah.
him.
You do miss him.
Cry
He was
nightly.
like the alien in the room. That's what he was, always there.
Always
your
staring
head.
at me.
Banner does hope he Banner does hope he comes back from Poland.
Yeah, that's where he's from. He
What?
teleported from Poland.
From Poland.
He
So-
looks a little different. I just assume he's Polish.
I'm going to take
No offense,
pregnancy test. Yes.
do you wish to get in touch with Jack Stone then?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay then. So I presume this is coming from Misty's phone, and when you phone, it's immediately picked up by what sounds to be not Jack Stone, but seems to be a younger voice, and he says over the phone straight away, Misty, Matty Mason here. I am your new liaisons officer. How can I help you today?
I'm actually pretty done on, please.
Did you say put your dad on?
Yeah.
My dad
last
doesn't
names aren't
work.
the same.
My dad doesn't work for the company.
Oh, sorry, Matty. I thought you sound like yeah. Can you put Jack in, please?
Jack is Mr. Stone is unavailable at the present moment in time. I am your new liaisons officer. If there's anything I can help you with, I will gladly do that. Oh, by the way, thank you for signing the contracts. Those have been processed, and yes, thank you. Welcome to the team.
Why, Thank you, Matty. We have some concerns about a person called Sure Shot.
As you're talking, you can hear the tapping of mechanical keyboards, like as if everything you're saying, he's typing notes or something. Yes, Sure Shot. Yes, our information about Sure Shot is that he's probably some kind of mercenary and possibly working with the renowned, the infamous Dr. V. Dr. V was responsible for the virus that attacked the police force in Metro City.
Matty, take a breath. We already know that.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Where is Sure Shot now?
One moment. Location unknown.
No.
I thought that's on the 4th floor.
Yeah, I was hoping that.
One
Mission
moment.
solved.
He is opposite a building that appears to be owned by a lawyer. No, she's location unknown. It goes identity unknown. He is an expert sniper and rifle person. He actually had some significant armed force training. He's also reported to be highly skilled with any weapon, including the knife, bare fists. He has several martial arts training. He can also use a baton and, yes, improvised weapons, including smashed bottles, broken chair legs, bits of a table, and, well, the list goes on, Misty.
He's a bit of a barroom brawler, though, isn't he?
That's not mentioned on his report. Would you like me to add that?
Yeah, I would think so. That'd be nice. If he's using those kind of weapons, he's a barroom brawler.
Barroom brawler.
Brawler,
And
yes,
I'll
please.
tag that to you, Misty.
Oh, thank you.
Misty. Anything else I can help you with?
I'll look at Rabbit.
We need a job.
Any jobs out there?
Just one
Anybody
moment,
need
Misty.
help?
Yes, it's. Would you be interested in a Dr. V lead?
Oh my God, yes, please.
Yes. Well, since the virus attack, etc., Alpha Atomic has been doing their own research on this. Were you aware he used to work for Eternal Enterprises?
We were.
Oh, okay. And did you know he was not married?
That's
Harlan.
Who
so
the hell
funny.
is this world who's not married?
Well, I myself are
Evil
single.
bastard.
And obviously you're not interested in that. I do have one more piece of information. we have a location of his lab.
Ooh.
I'd like to stress
Fantastic.
that his lab is not part of the Atomic Alpha Company. It is a building that was actually, well, it is still owned by, and there's a pause. You get the feeling that he's actually looking around, unless we're on video phone, and then you see him looking. It is owned by Eternal Enterprises.
Shut the front door.
That makes the most sense, though.
I can send the location to you. It
That
is,
would be amazing, Matty.
yes.
You're the best person ever.
And
Ask him about experimental stuff.
would you be expecting transport to the location?
Is it available?
Yes. You can. We have a helicopter standing by. to pick you up from a location of your choice.
Wonderful. If you can send it to my lawyer friend's building, which is in the outskirts of
And your lawyer friend being
Sophia Sampson. Sophia Sampson.
Sophia.
Sophia. That sounds like a woman's name.
Is that Miss or Mrs. Doctor?
Miss.
Oh, Miss.
Wait, are you saying you said a woman is a lawyer? What's
Yes.
next? A doctor woman or a
Yes,
not
tap-
Italian
Banner.
firefighter?
Tap, 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 tap. Yes, there are 3 Sophie Sampsons in the Metro City. Obviously a common name, but only one registered as a lawyer. I will get the pilot to set off immediately. Is there suitable landing on the roof of that building, do you know? It would not be wise to land in the street.
No, if you go to my house outside the city, her house outside the city, sorry.
Whoops!
Very far. Plenty of landing in the garden.
Yes. Oh, yes, yes. I see she has an estate outside. Yes, we'll send one to there straight away. Anything
you.
else?
Experimental tech. Ask them if they have experimental tech.
Any tech we need to take with us?
Yes, we are working on something at the moment. It is some kind of communication device, but it will not be ready for field testing for another couple of days.
That's disappointing because we're told about this wonderful field tech you have.
Yes, we were going to give it to you, but unfortunately it blew inside the ear of the last tester. And
Doesn't work.
no, well, between you and I, Misty, he's dead.
Oh my God.
What a twist.
ETA of your helicopter will be 12 minutes, 46 seconds.
Thank you. We will.
Wait, ask Matty. Ask him if he's got any experimental shoes. My shoes are falling apart.
Matty, do you have any shoes that Robbie can borrow?
I will make inquiries, Misty.
Thank you, Matty. You're my go-to guy.
Yes, Matty, over and out.
Indeed, you are out.
Banner's looking in the mirror backwards, flexing his back, and he's like, "Do you think they call it the traps because it's the best way to create a thirst trap?"
What? And dead
Banner.
on. I have no idea what is it. Is it rude?
It's a very light form of rude.
All right. So just so you know, exactly 12 minutes 45 seconds. The helicopter lands outside your on your lawn, Sophie. Yeah, and it's you notice that it's got Atomic Alpha written down the side. It's definitely a commuter business sort of helicopter. It's definitely not a battle copter or anything like that. It just looks like it's a helicopter that will fly corporate members around in. And
Awesome.
you hop into it and it flies off and it seems to go out of town, out of Metro City. And it's about half an hour to an hour journey. And you see in the distance what appears to be a white building that has some kind of wire fencing around it. The helicopter sort of like lands outside the gate, and the gate is there and padlocked, you can see as you get out of the helicopter. And the helicopter's winding down, by the way. It looks like it's going to stay, unless you want to give it alternative orders. And you notice that there's a gate just with wire fencing, and a padlock and a chain is on it, and just off to one side, attached to the wire fence, is a rather beaten up sign that says Eternal Enterprises Research and Development Unit 6. And you can see in front of you there's a low single-story building, and there seems to be car parking in front of it. And you can see from this gate, it's not very far away at all. You can see the entrance to it. And yeah, there seems to be no lights on there or anything. You notice that the grounds through the wire fence are quite overrun. You know, the grass has been left to grow. You notice that there's bits of debris around, bits of litter, etc., etc. And even the white color building, it looks like from this distance that the paint is peeling, and it looks, it's definitely as it's never not been used in quite a while. And we will leave it there because it's just gone
Perfect
at
timing.
10
Yeah,
o'clock.
I think we lost somebody at Padlock.
Oh, did I? Okay. Right. It's been wonderful. No, is he?
Oh, he's back!
So
He's rallied.
he's rallied. Brilliant.